Hey, so a bit later than planned, but for some reason I've come in yesterday, was so exhausted, fell asleep at 6 or 7 and kind of passed out till 1 o'clock this morning. Went to the gym at about 3 or 4, come home, grabbed myself a few things to sleep, and then I got this and this, and this one's really good. But like this one, the ultimate aminos, you have it while you're working out. But the thing is, this has got 250 of caffeine in. This has got another 100 in it. So I had it fairly early into the workout today, and I thought, caffeine-wise, it was a bit much for me. Now that I've stopped the illegal ones and, the DMAA ones, I just wanted to be, as natural as possible on the things that I'm consuming. But yeah, this is kind of the same as that, but this isn't a pre-workout. So, okay, it's got another 2 grams of creatine in it. It's got even more beta-alanine in it. It just has a higher ratio, I believe, of BCAAs, because that's what it all is. It's to make sure that your muscles don't break down while you're working out. Also, handily has a bit more citrulline in it for pump. But yeah, so like these lectin, yeah, there's not really much difference. So it doesn't say don't drink them together. It doesn't say do drink them together. But I thought it'd be better if maybe I'll take a scoop of this and half a scoop of this before I go. And then if I'm really flagging for energy, then I'll do it. But yeah, just one on top of the other. I did have several cups of tea though, because I woke up and just when you feel cold, I had that feeling. So I had loads of cups of tea. So maybe the caffeine because I had about 5 cups, but they're weak. I make them and the tea bag only stays in for 60 seconds. It's out, strange, they're weak. But if you put them all together, it'd probably be another 100, wouldn't it? I don't know how much caffeine tea's got in it anyway, but anyway, the meaning of today was to show my journey with the book, which has really helped me. And we got to, thank you, Jack, I'll do it every time, honourable mention, my bookmark, the one that you gave me. So good to see you on your bike with your friend. I wanted to talk to you, but I didn't want to spoil your fun. Do you know what I mean? Who's this old guy bothering us, I know I'm your dad, but I haven't been on the scene enough, and yeah, I really apologise for that. I really do. I really love you guys with all my heart. Chloe gets it. It's just that you're just a bit younger, so you won't yet. Anyway, let's get going. If you find you're the sort of person who needs a visual reminder of your goals, then this chapter is for you. Right, if I want something to do, I have to have it done. I had to do some things for a friend lately who has to be anonymous. I done things for him, but he made it a list. Do you see what I mean? He made it a really easy list. Obviously, all of what I've done is above board and whatever, but just I don't speak other people's business. It's just not me. Right, anyway, if you find that you're the sort of person who needs a visual reminder of your goals, And this chapter is for you. Whether you want to proudly display your vision board or keep it hidden for your eyes only, create the physical vision board is a great way of reminding yourself the goals every day and continuing to work towards them. Try these following steps before making your board. Sorry, my voice is going and I don't feel ill, but yeah, I've been with a lot of people who said they picked up something, so, but because I'm on a substitute, I probably just don't feel the illness. I don't know. I felt really tired after the gym. I thought because of all the caffeine, you know. But I had my blood pressure tablets out like a light. So I got home at about, so I got up at 1, got in there for 3, got home for about 4:30, got up for about 7, half 7, nearly 8-ish, I think. So if you add all of the sleep together, I've still had 8 hours in a day. It's just when it's broken, it's a bit different, isn't it? You know, I'm not used to sleeping. I don't sleep, I just knock myself out, or it's pure exhaustion. Step 1, read through old journals or goal lists and think about which goals still resonate with you. Well, that's difficult because all my journals and everything are at my ex-fiance's house, and I'm going to collect them and all of my other stuff, including my Inspiring magazines. Do a brain dump of everything you'd like to manifest. The sky is the limit and anything and everything is allowed. Step 3. So number 3, dig out some old magazines or look online for any images that inspire you, pictures and words. Align them with your dreams and goals, print them and cut them out. Arnold and people around that area, especially Frank Zane, I've got their pictures on my phone saved, especially Frank Zane's, because I want to have the same, I've got the same aim, sorry, too much cod, aim. I've got the same arm, I've got the same waist measurements, but I haven't, and even leg, but chest and back and shoulders, he's just another level. As you can see, I'm still not that broad. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, my arm, because it's 18-inch, is broader than my shoulder. Do you know what I mean? Shouldn't be, should it? Right, step 4, arrange the pictures and notes on the vision board and work out how you would like it to look before you start gluing. That way you can change things around if it doesn't feel quite right. Once you're happy, so number 5 now, sorry, I'm not very good at reading, I had a breakdown and since then I found it hard, so if you're patient with me, I really appreciate it. Once you're happy with the overall look, it's commitment time. Start sticking and securing things in place. It doesn't matter if anything overlaps, as long as the things that are important to you are clear to see. Write encouraging messages to yourself around your goals. I already did this. I broke my bicep curl record on Preacher, 50, so 20 aside, and a bit more, and it was good reps, so I wrote it down and I was so happy with that. And I do this, it might sound weird, but if I break a record, then I walk out of the gym 99 times out of 100. Unless I'm doing biceps then back and I break my record on biceps, then I'll stop all my bicep shit, then do my back. Do you see what I mean? Because I'm funny, because I work my biceps first before my back, but I'm gonna have to change that around, but that's gonna happen soon. It's just I'm making sure the tendons in my biceps are strong enough, because now when I stand and curl, I'm doing 60, you know. They're kind of cheat curls, but you know, they're still curls. And yeah, I am now just the 80, little bit over 80 in the morning. So 7 kilos, guys. So I've put on 7 kilos and I need to gain 7 kilos. Right, so step 2, embellish. Oh, what a lovely word. I love embellish. It can be for good or bad, couldn't it? You could embellish something that was horrible, or make something that's good even better by embellishing it. Like we embellish the world for kids, don't we? You know? Because you don't want them to have the knowledge of a 44-year-old when they're young. What are you supposed to do? Oh, hello. Hello, you're 5 years old. Well, when you're my age, you're going to learn that, you've only got 40 years left if you're lucky. Your life might not be going in the right direction. The world's a bloody big, dark, scary place. And you're going to have to be really careful. Also, you're going to have to pray and believe in Jesus. Otherwise, afterwards, you'll be eternal damnation, Not kind of the thing that I want to have with my child, even though they're on the Christian side of it. So yeah, thank you, God, for all the gifts you have bestowed on me. Thank you for when my ex had an accident, making it so that, okay, she did have some injuries, she knocked herself out, but it's not that bad. There's no damage to the head or anything, it's just a knockout. So I still don't know how she done it, but she's a klutz, but in the most of beautiful ways, Just like I'm an idiot. But I don't mean you any harm. Right, now it's time to let the universe do its thing. So if you hear that, what I'm getting from that is that the universe has got a plan for you. See yourself, the character that you are, like it, fall in love with it. After Jesus, it has to be your second love, then your mother, then your kids, then your partner. That's what order it goes. Do you know what I mean? That's the thing. Keeping all happy is very difficult. The best way to start living your new main character life is to let go of the old one. This doesn't mean buying a whole new wardrobe or moving to a new country. This isn't the beginning of a Hallmark move. It's simply about taking the time to let go of the things in your life that don't serve a purpose anymore. Well, I kind of have. I've let go of, hard drugs and anybody to do with them. If I do see you, whatever, I will still happily talk to you. But please do not ask me for numbers or anything, because I don't have them and I'm not interested. And even if it was right in front of my face, do you know what I mean? I wouldn't do it, and I'm not interested, and I just ignore it. Ignorance is bliss, and I'm turning a blind eye to it. It's always going to be there. You put a junkie on the moon, they'd find crack. Right, take the advice of expert organiser. I never know these people, who they are, who she mentions. So if anybody does, let me know, because, I might not be as smart as you in some ways, and when we all put ourselves together, that's when we get the best, don't we? So that's why it doesn't matter what you look like, it doesn't matter where you're from, disability, whatever, you've got an ability that nobody else ever has. And that ability is your identity, Also, as well, I know a few handicapped people. I won't mention their names. As you know, the sort of person that I am, sorry, the top of this gets so scummy. But they inspire me. I think, oh my God, I abused my body for that long, and then you, really nice person, have got to be like that for the rest of your life because of bad luck. One being one that had an umbilical cord and it was round the throat for too long, and they're lucky to be here. That's who I think about the most, who it must be hardest for. And also somebody who I know, and I knew their family quite deeply because I used to live across the road, who's in a wheelchair thing and had his legs amputated. Do you know how many times he's complained to me? None. I used to confide in him. He was my next door neighbour. Do you know how many times I've confided in him? Loads. Do you know what? He should have said, "You selfish bastard, get out." Do you know what I mean? I didn't see, all I saw was me, me, me. And that's what I want to stop, because there is no me, there's just an us. Still got that, but that stays separate, because I know some people, you're all entitled to your beliefs. If you're an atheist, that's you, that's your identity. So embrace that and get your best life. If you believe in, if you're Islamic, whatever, you know, we're all part of the same family. We just think different things. All we have is human brains, and they're not powerful enough to find out why we're here. They're not powerful enough to give proof to what happens after we're not here. And we don't understand, like, to me, the pyramids. Let's look at the pyramids. Each stone was cut exactly. They all look the same, some of them, but they ain't. They were all cut to exact size and then put in that exact fashion. I mean, that weren't people, was it? That was who maybe created us. Or God being involved. Or, if you like, it was thousands of people and pieces of wood, timber. It don't work, does it? How could you place it? On sand. My take is, sounds crazy, but the beings that oversaw or built them did it by special power, and the limestones, they didn't weigh anything to them. Gravity didn't count. So when they placed them, they were just, you know, picked up, dropped into place, just like on a computer game. You can't fit anything between them after all these years. You can't fit a Rizzler paper between those stones. Yeah, they're that close. They've even found big cuts in them from where there must have been technology to be able to kind of laser cut. Well, that instantly backs up my theory, doesn't it? That it's by powers that we do not understand. It wasn't people. And if it was, they had some kind of connection to a realm, to dimension, whatever you want to call it, that we don't have. So this is just saying, the expert organizer Marie Kondo, and as you sort through your things, ask yourself, does it bring me joy? If it doesn't, then it no longer has a place in your life, and you can either donate it, sell it, swap it, or repurpose it. Which is what me and Nikita did with absolutely everything we had. We'd go to the Salvation Army, make a large donation, and just say, please can we choose a few things, you know, that are way cheaper than what you're going to make off that lot, please. We'd pay for them most of the time, but sometimes we'd ask. Nikita's been really trying to lose weight and has done so well. She's reshaped her glutes. She's She's done so well. So, yeah, she deserves that. Sorting. The best place to start is your wardrobe. Alright, yeah, I've hit trouble now. Since your clothes are the things you interact with most in your home, go through your wardrobe. Well, you do really, even your phone, because you interact with them. Because, say, this outfit, these underpants, this pair of trousers, joggers, whatever you want to call them, apart from pants. Yeah, they're, a big part of me. They're with me all day. Once I've put them on, unless I go to the gym, then I'm not going to change them. I've had my shower. My hair's just fluffy now. It's so annoying. I have to have it cut every month. Then I was thinking, look at this ugly beard. It's so ugly. I hate it so much. Oh, it does get me down a bit. So I think, dye that. Give me a bit of skincare. I have had Botox once, but I don't think it worked. Should have my money back, really, look. Do you see what I mean? More lines than Tetris, mate. Right. This is about being happy with yourself. So, no, actually, that's going to be the next piece. So, don't think you can alter your clothes to give them a new lease of life. Well, I don't have that. So, yeah. You could swap your clothes. There's swap parties and all sorts, apparently. Call you, I'm going to get mixed up in the wrong one of that, would you? Sell, sell, sell. With the pile you no longer want to keep, decide which pieces are good enough to sell. You can list them online or sell them to second hand. Then use the cash to buy items that do bring you joy and align with your goals. Donate. Everything else can be donated to charity shops or clothing recycling centres. That's what we do with 90% of our stuff. Clothes and household conditions that aren't in good enough condition to be resold in a charity shop can still make the money from recycling. So offer them up there before heading to the recycling centre. So, what do we make for today? I'm going to do the last bit actually. Superstar skin. Oh, that's cool. Superstar skin. I like the plant as well. We should all be comfortable with the skin we're in. But when it comes to facial skincare, that means taking good care of it so we can exclude face confidence. Oh my God, this is what my ex was saying. I love my body, but I'm embarrassed by my face because it just looks so old compared to the rest of me. Then, of course, my hair's rolling back like Asda prices. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's... Yeah. With a fresh haircut and dyeing this, I do look like a lot younger. And then, of course, you've got my body, which that does not look old like my face. I don't have any stretch marks. I don't have any... Nothing. Just mental scars. We should all be comfortable with the skin we're in, but when it comes to facials, part of being your authentic self, this is the important part, authentic self, is appreciating how much our skin does for us. In a literal sense, our skin is our first barrier to illness. It helps us to stay hydrated and regulates our temperature to keep us comfortable. It's pretty miraculous. And that puts the pimples or blemishes that we sometimes get into perspective. Our skin is important, so we need to look after it. That one's for you, Nikita. You kept bloody saying it, and yeah. So, there we go. And I'd say right now, we're just over halfway. I thought a little bit a day is better than... Anyway, you can't turn this camera around. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to put it, but I showed you all the other pre-workouts. Put it here. I'm going to show you what I had for breakfast. I had 1 thing of porridge, 1 tomato, 1 apple, and I eat the tomatoes and the apple in the same fashion. Also, of course, I had a scoop of this, but I don't have water, I have milk, or half and half, depends. If I don't have milk, then I have it with water. But it's 25 grams a scoop. I want 30, the milk makes it over 30. So I got a deal on the tomatoes, apples and all of that, and made sure that they were, you know, good ones. Apples and tomatoes, you might be thinking, why? Why are you eating them? And it's not just because they're fruit, because tomato is technically a fruit. Well, it's not technically a fruit, it is a fruit, but a lot of people don't realise that. But I don't like salad. I can't eat it. It makes me, I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, I can't deal with it. So I got this one today, and also as well Olympic scratch card one, because these are brand new out. I only got a couple on that, but still better than nothing. So yeah, I have that for breakfast, and then if I'm gonna work out, I either have, because I've got 2 flavours, this one or this one. In terms of flavour, there's not really much to it. I mean, because they've got caffeine and all of those chemicals in, they have a pretty manky aftertaste. But compared to other products, they're really easy to get down, good on the stomach, and the rank taste is gone within 30 seconds. And if you've got gum, it's gone immediately. This, I wasn't particularly keen on because of the extra caffeine. Why? I'd guess it if it was from before, but why would I? Say I'd trained all of that time, so I do an hour each time. Sometimes if I know that I'm not going to be able to train for days, I'll take a few hours. It all depends. Sometimes I go in and I train for 10 minutes because I broke my record, like I said. It's completely random, but it always worked for me. But I'm kind of like at the thing now where that's not quite strong enough for me, 250. And we had this with Grenade because it was 350, but 350 was a bit much. It gave me a bit of a shake. So what I might do is, if I have half of a scoop of that with a full scoop of my normal one, and just have it as normal before the workout, I'm going to get all the branched chain amino acids, so my muscles, when they rip down, they'll repair even faster. I'll have 50 extra of caffeine, so 300, which is my sweet spot. And more beta-alanine, creatine, you know, just all the good natural substances you can have for bodybuilding. Can't believe how much the powder is now for bodybuilding. Like for a kilo of it, it's like 30 quid. You know, for a good one, for a BSM one or something like that. So it's better to just get it off eBay. But thanks for listening, and peace to everybody, and let God show you the light, the way. He is the truth, the way, and the light. So, and the life. So take care, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye.